your statement down, okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
I got where you're in the thing, right? But I didn't see the
She's in line right there.
She's in line right here with the young man with the pink shirt.
Hello. Hi, my name's Officer Mitchell, the Farmington Police Department. Do you guys want to finish, or do you want to wait till you get outside?
May I ask what this is about, officer?
Yeah, so do you want to do this outside or right now?
I mean, I can scan and do this. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what they told you. I don't know what you saw. But yes, I did discipline my son by smacking him in the mouth because he's being really disrespectful right now. Mm-hmm. And as I told the other guy, that we're just almost done. We're going to go home.
Okay.
Because he's been real mouthy and real disrespectful throughout the whole time we were in here. So that was just only the one time. And like I told him, he's fine. We're okay. I'm just getting the stuff that we need so we can go home and make dinner. Because this one needs to be in bed by 8 o'clock so he can wake up early for school tomorrow.
All right, so do you want to finish that? We'll talk outside?
Am I being detained, sir? Officer?
You are. Yep, you are.
May I reach into my purse and get my cell phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
He'll be here soon. He's over at Define Fitness.
Okay.
And he's going to pick him up and take him home.
Okay.
May I ask if this is going to be a 24-hour hold or anything like that? The reason why I asked is because I work at the casino. I have to let them know if I'm being detained.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is I just want to get your statement and get his statement. Okay. All right. So right now you're just detained. I'm not going to put you in handcuffs for now. If you can save that video footage for us, because we'll look at it after we get their statements, and then we'll go from there. We'll go over here. Okay. So let us get your statement first. Okay. And you already talked with Kiddo. Mm-hmm. Do you have your ID on you?
Yes. May I reach into my
Yeah,
purse?
that's fine.
Here you are, sir.
Okay. And then I'll talk to you over here, just that way we're away from. So what happened between you guys?
So as far as me and my son, we were just walking in like normal. Mm-hmm. Everything was fine up until we got into the back. When we got into the back, I had gotten after him for saying what the, and he was going to cuss at the end. Mm-hmm. And so I told him, no, we don't do that. And it just progressed from there, and I took the cart. So since he was very upset that I took the cart, he was like, well, it's not fair, give me the cart, you said I could push it. And I'm like, no, we're done, we're just getting what we need. Mm-hmm. And so then started crying. I was like, you need to stop crying. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you're 10 years old, go over there, go cry over there. And he just kept crying, follow me, which, all kids do. Right. And so I was like, okay, well, you need to, I was like, Demi, you need to stop. And I was getting pretty frustrated, so I was trying to separate. Then he started talking back, saying, I'm a bad mom, I hate you, and so, the normal kid stuff.
So let me just advise you of your rights, because I have to ask you specific questions.
I understand.
All right. It doesn't mean you're going to jail or you're in trouble. I just have to ask some questions that pertain to the LPD. Right. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. How do you usually discipline your kids?
Normally, he settles down pretty quick, and he understands that when mommy says no, it's no. But today, it's coupled with a bit more tiredness. He was frustrated from the skate park because we were over there. I actually have a couple of pictures from him doing that. So that's just literally all of it coupled together. That I said no, that we're not going to eat out. He was trying to re-explain over and over why he should push the cart, and it just, like I said, it progressed from there.
So he was trying to push the cart?
Yeah, he was trying to push the cart, and I told him no because he was already getting... When he gets upset, he starts ramming things, start kicking it, which he already did also kick to when we were in the bacon aisle. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's enough.
He kicked the what?
He kicked the cart.
Okay.
And I was like, that's enough. Now, because he does it when I'm not looking, and I'm like, now that I'm not looking at you, now that I'm looking at you, do it again. Mm-hmm. And just to kind of like, you need to stop that. And so it's like, okay. And then so we went to the meat aisle, and I was like, we need to go get some meat. You need to stop. You're 10 years old. You shouldn't be crying like this. And so then that's when the manager came, and he claimed that a customer was also down. I was like, I got frustrated because it's like, I know what you mean. I was like, you mean customer or do you mean guest? I don't know if she's going to be back or not. Or do you mean customer or do you mean employee? And he's like, well, it doesn't matter. So then I was already frustrated from him. Mm-hmm. So I was keeping everything monotoned, and I was like, I understand your frustration, I appreciate it, but I need to discipline my child. And that way he knows how to act in society and not the way that he has been doing.
Okay. Where was he at when you smacked him?
We were at the milk area where the employee was standing at. Okay. Because that's when he started talking back to me, and then just literally right in the mouth.
Was it close or kind of like
kind of far away?
The back of your palm or the front?
No, just the tip of my
fingers.
fingers.
Tip of your fingers. Okay. I've heard parents doing that to their kids, but it's only of them either cussing or just acting a fool, right? Yeah. Was he saying any like cuss words or anything like that?
He was about ready to, because he's got a cousin that does that, and she says what the shit and stuff stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to break him out of that habit. He only hung out with her once yesterday, and that was for like 3 hours. And so he re-picked it back up. All the other times that I've disciplined him before, it's like, okay, we're taking away your tablet, taking away your TV, the gentle parenting stuff.
Right. Okay.
And this one it was starting to progress where he's starting to disrespect me as a parent. And it's like, okay, no, we need to stop.
Okay. After that happened, and then you guys just went to go check out.
After that happened, we went to the bacon area. He was still going on about the cart, and that's whenever he was just kind of roaring. And another way that we've gotten him to stop was whenever he roars and kind of holds his fist straight down to like, are you pooping? Do you need to poop? Let's go then. And then he gets mad about that. So
Where does he go to school at?
over at Bluffy Elementary.
All right. Just stay with my partner here, and then they have some video footage for me, so I'm gonna go look at that as well. Okay?
So here's him, here's her. And
360.
whenever they walk over here, you can see her swinging.
Yeah, she did say it happened in the milk aisle, so. I do it again.
Brief.
Yeah, it's
Very, very great for you. She stopped swinging, sit down.
okay.
And it took me a few times to get it.
The person that called it in, did we talk to them yet and see what kind of
Big kind of saw it.
like what kind of hit was this? Like was it like a smack or was it
They
like
said it was close fist.
Close fist.
Like you punched
And
Multiple people.
yeah,
When I spoke to her, she said she just did that. But from what I see now, it looks like she kind of went all the way across. She kind of like,
she swings at him?
so I'll keep doing it until maybe.
What did she say?
she said the kid was pushing the cart and then
But-
he was like bad mouthing at her.
He's not even by the cart though.
Yeah, no, when you played it from the beginning, he wasn't pushing the cart, but I guess he was trying to ask her, like, let me push the cart, and she said no. I'm gonna go talk with the RP. I might take this one instead of BA. So can you tell me what happened?
So I kind of heard her yelling at him over by the milk area, and she was just like, get in my face, I dare you, just get in my face. And I don't know what they were arguing about, but all I kept hearing him say was, I just want the cart, I just want the cart, or go to the car, somewhere like that. And then she passed by me and stood right by where the eggs originally are. And then I heard, like, I was pretending like I was scanning because I felt like I needed to, like, pay attention to what was happening. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, I just heard this big, like, whack. I don't know if it was a punch. I don't know if it was a slap. I just know she hit him.
Okay.
I stood there and I looked at her and she's like, do you have a problem? What's your issue? And I said, no, ma'am. I'm just making sure he's okay. And she's like, well, clearly he is. And I said, yes, ma'am, he sure is. But I was trying to, like, see where she went through the store, so it didn't make it noticeable that I was following her.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm, like nervous.
So you heard it, but did you see?
I didn't actually see the hit, but I just heard
You heard it.
the
Okay.
voice of
How
her.
far do you think you were approximately from where you heard it?
So when she hit him, it was probably, like, from here to there.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened?
Okay, so I was, the butter would be right here, and I was walking towards the milk.
Okay.
I heard somebody yelling, and so I happened to look up just as she full on hit him right in the eye,
You're her, right? Mm-hmm. Where was he standing at?
like right here. So it would have just been like that.
Okay.
And she was like this, but kind of sideways, and he was facing her. And there was a Walmart employee, like, right behind them, and she was
Okay.
doing something. She looked at her and she was like, what's your problem, or something, started yelling at her. And I've never ever, I have 4 children, and I've never seen a kid get hit like that, so I, like, panicked, so I called 911. I tried to follow her around the store. I ended up finding her up by the meat. The little boy was yelling at her, and he was like, you do not get to hit me in the face, like, you're a bad mom. And I was just trying to get somebody in here. Like I said, I've never, ever seen a kid get hit like that, and it almost made me cry.
How did the kid react?
He started crying and screaming, and she was just like yelling at him, saying something about, he was talking back, because he was like, why did you hit me, or something, and she said, because you're talking back, and just kept yelling at him. But like I said, I was like, oh my gosh, where's my phone? Like, started fumbling around.
Did she ever try to console the kid?
No, absolutely not. Like, and he was keeping a distance from her. You could tell he was scared of her.
Okay, and it was just those two? Them
Yeah.
two? Okay, cool. I think I got everything I needed.
Okay.
Awesome. I appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you see her, like, physically, like, hit the
No,
kid?
you could hear it.
You heard it?
You could hear
That's
it.
pretty far
Yes.
distance, right?
It was loud. Honestly, I went home after here and I was like just sick to my stomach. It was like I just started praying my way home because I was like, this is very, yeah. After that, the kid kind of just was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to. I'm just gonna walk behind you. I don't want to be seen with you. I just don't want to be around you, which is very understandable. But his face was red. He was just sniffling and crying.
Was he crying or anything?
I took a picture and that's his little face. I was like
Okay. You talk to the kiddo?
Yeah.
How old are you, bud? 10. Okay. Can you come talk to me for a minute? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Are you okay, bud?
Over there.
Do you need any medical attention? Do you want to be checked out by a doctor or anything?
Yeah.
You want to?
Is your face hurt?
No.
Where'd you get hit at, buddy? On your cheek?
Yeah.
Was it your left or right cheek?
Yeah.
Your left
Your
side.
left one.
Can you tell me what happened? I know the other officer already got got your statement.
I first got hit in the car.
You got hit in the car first?
No, and not hit the car. And walking me in the car, and then got off and walking the family. And me and then the car.
Did your mom ever like discipline you? Did she give you like spankings for being out of like giving bad behavior or anything?
Yeah. And only the home.
She what?
And only home.
At Only Home?
Yeah.
So what happened in here? Everyone's saying they heard something loud and they saw you crying. Can you tell me something? Can you tell me more about that one?
And me and my holding the cart, and my mom had fell me the cart, and down the back, and the facing.
What, was there a reason why she hit you?
I don't know.
Were you scared?
No.
Oh, you weren't scared? Why did people say they saw you crying?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you safe at home?
Yeah.
Do you live with your mom or other siblings?
I live my mom and my dad.
Your mom and your dad?
Yeah.
Are you the only child?
Yeah. I had no sister brother.
Do you feel safe with your stepdad?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My safe at home.
You're safe as home?
Yeah.
How did she hit you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of your cheek, okay? And are you hurt anywhere else?
No.
You're not bleeding in your mouth or anything?
No.
All right. So I'll let you go with your stepdad, okay? Does kiddo usually stay with you sometimes?
Oh, we all
My
stay
mom's
in the
here.
house in Rebella. And sometimes they stay out here in Farmington.
You kind of know what's happening, yeah.
Yeah. She kind of told me a little bit about it over the phone.
Does he have any kind of like special?
I believe he has a speech impediment.
Speech
and
impediment,
His,
okay.
I think with his ears for a while. And I think he got an appointment for getting autism, to get tested for autism. And he had seizures. He has mild seizures every now and then. So he's taking medication for that.
Are you able to watch him?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest with you. All right, so mom's gonna go to jail for what happened today.
Okay.
How does she discipline her kid at home?
Usually it's like no TV, no games.
Has she ever laid hands on him before?
No.
How is kid at home? Like, how is his behavior?
It's fairly normal, and
Okay.
every once in a while he does get excited and he gets becomes a little bit of a lot to handle, but then that is usually normal.
So the thing is, so CWFD is gonna want to contact you
Yeah.
and contact mom after this. They're gonna want to do follow up with the kid. If he goes to Bluffview, you guys just travel back and forth. So the kid's gonna go with you. If you can just have him go with you, just to put the bags in the truck and just say like, hey, mom's gonna be gone for a little bit. Fortunately, that's just gonna have to happen tonight.
Okay.
So be honest with me. I've seen the camera footage, witnesses in the area. It wasn't just a little tap on the mouth.
But to me, it was because I literally just went like that. I wasn't watching because to me, I just felt it on the tips of my fingers. That's literally all I felt. So that's why I said tip of my fingers.
I'm going to be honest with you, all right? So you're going to go to jail tonight for what happened. Okay. That's why we're having dad take the kiddo away, because I don't like doing that in front of kids. You know, it's a hard situation. Does he have like a special, is he
Yes,
speech impediment?
he's autistic with ADHD and epilepsy. We've been managing it for a while now, and I understand that his autism is what's causing this too. He does take medication.
So that's what's going to happen tonight. There's just a lot of witnesses.
I understand that, but this is my kid. I mean, small lapse of judgment.
So I do understand if you kind of like just went over and kind of tapped him on the mouth and nobody heard it, but there's a lot of people that heard you smack him.
I don't know if it was because, like, literally I behind him and smacked. Because I don't know if that sound came from his mouth, like if it was open or anything,
Yeah.
but literally I just...
He's good? Okay, so just go ahead and turn around. Just the transfer back. It's not Friday, so you'll see a judge. We'll let dad know about it, okay?
But the reason why I need my phone is so that I can call my job and let them know what's going on.
Okay.
And I also need to call CGO because I work at that casino across the way. And in order to make sure I still sustain the job for my son, I need to call them and let them know within
No, I'll
72
do that.
hours.
I'm not an officer that's just like, no, straight up. You'll get calls at the jail as well. And I'll go grab that phone for you. I'm going to close this. Do you want the heater on?
Sure.
Okay.
The mother was arrested and charged with child abuse.